Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine with a 4-card spread. This is for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is your June glimpse, a small glimpse into June 2020. Okay, yeah, I pre-shuffled the cards and have 4 cards here for you. Also, this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and this channel is my brand. You do not have permission to copy any of it for any reason. Okay, so let's get started. We have the Page of Cups. All right, this is the messenger of love. So I am seeing a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. This is in the past position, so I'm seeing that maybe one might have offered you love in the past. Maybe they offered you marriage, or one is coming. Okay, so, but again, this is in the past position. But I do see that this is for June. So I see also that you're going to have family reunions. Now that this thing is passing with our country. I can't say the word because YouTube is really cracking down on that C word. You know what I'm talking about, the virus. So I can't say that word. But I do see now after this is, you know, some time has passed, a lot of you are going to be spending time with family and friends. Maybe you're going on a trip. And you're going to be meeting up with some people in June. I see someone that wants to change your life. Maybe someone's coming in that wants to change your life or already has. That showed you a lot of sweetness and kindness. Yeah. I see also letters coming in. Some of you are waiting for important letters. They might be coming in about a business or some type of news. This news could be also about a child. I see some of you announcing that you're going to be having a baby from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Wants to have a baby, or you're planning on having a baby from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this is a younger person. If you're dealing with younger people, I see that they're going to be bringing you some kind of news. Okay, so here we have the Two of Wands. This is the card of waiting. Excuse me. You have the, you're literally holding the world in your hands, and this wand represents the work that you've already put in your life, and then you have one that you're working on here. So I'm seeing that you're waiting on help. A lot of you might be waiting for your job to call you back, or your business to reopen. You might be waiting on things to open because you might need like a new car, furniture, or maybe you're waiting on the gym to reopen. But this is most definitely the card of waiting. You might be waiting to hear from this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio over here. Waiting on news. Maybe they told you they were going to give you some type of news and you're waiting on that. I am seeing that help is coming, but you have to be patient because here next to it we have the Temperance card, and that's the card of patience. But whoever this is that you're waiting on, I see a Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius that might be coming in to help you. I kind of see that in June, things are going to start moving along for you now because you were in stagnation and everything has been put on hold. But I see in June, you're going to start getting back out there. You might be waiting on to hear about a college or some type of class or education class that you applied for, or you might be waiting to hear from friends and family that you haven't heard from in a while, because I do see you wanting to go see them in this card here, or that you will be going to see them. I am seeing that a lot of you are waiting on applications that you applied for, maybe from a bank, some type of loan, and everything was put on hold because of what happened to us. I am seeing some of you are waiting on court documents, or your attorney to contact you, or a judge or something like that. I'm seeing that some of you are waiting to hear from other people from abroad that you haven't been able to get in contact with as far as business and relationship. Okay, so I do see things that are going to start materializing for you now. So next we have the Temperance. Again, this is the card of patience and waiting, but this is also the card of balance. So I'm seeing that the universe is telling you that you need to find some kind of balance, because since you have been in stagnation, things are all out of whack now, and a lot of you are going to be trying to find balance in June where you're going to be trying to balance out your finances, your money, and your relationships. You see how she's got one foot on water and one foot on land. Whenever the feet are in two different positions, that always represents balance. And the water is flowing from cup to cup, so that represents balance as well. So a lot of you are trying to find that balance as far as your relationships. I am seeing a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Again, might be this one that's coming in or that you've already been involved with. A lot of you are trying to balance your relationships because I see that you spend a lot of time together during this time, and maybe you might have had some heated arguments or just got on each other's nerves. So now you're trying to balance that out. If you're already attached, I see that a lot of you, your relationship had grown stronger because of the fact that you spent a lot of time together, and you might be trying to reunite or how do you say that? You might be trying to have another ceremony and acknowledge your love for one another, okay? I see a lot of that happening. Yeah, I see a lot of you trying to find balance with your jobs and people that are at your jobs, because some of you were having problems with people at work, and now that the workflow is moving along again, I see a lot of you going to be finding balance with co-workers, relatives, and friends. Or maybe your boss. You weren't having a good relationship with your boss, so I see a lot of you trying to balance that out as well. I see harmony, a lot of harmony in your work area and in your personal relationships. I see someone that didn't have good management skills, but now they're going to have good management skills because being off and in stagnation taught them that was no way to be. So now they've polished up on their management skills, and they're going to, put that forth. Okay, so now let's move on to the next card. Oh, sorry, wrong card. Okay, so the next card is the Six of Swords. So I do see some of you leaving and moving away, going away from a situation. There's water here that's wavy, and then there's water here that's smooth. So this is like turbulent environment. Some of you might be living in a turbulent environment that you're trying to get out of. Some of you might just be feeling this way because you see all the swords surround this woman. So that's like a self-imprisonment, or maybe a self-imprisonment in your mind that you've created, or a certain situation created in your mind, and you want to get out of that. So I see a lot of you moving away from maybe a job, going towards another one, but please don't quit your job until you find another one, because right now they're very, very hard to come by, especially with what happened to us. I see some of you leaving a relationship. Okay, this is you. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this represents you. I see you moving forward to something that's, better for yourself. Some of you might be living in a place that's like a slum or a bad neighborhood where there's lots of violence and crime, because the swords are here, and you finally got that loan that says you can buy another home or whatever, so you're moving to the other side where there's peace and calm, okay? And the same with the relationship. I see that, I see some of you might be taking a journey over water, a trip over water. Maybe you're going abroad, because now that the airlines are open, some of you have business abroad. You might be going there, but be careful, because this is the sword. Anything can happen when the swords pop up. Take every precaution that you need to if you're traveling abroad on a plane. Yeah. But once again, you're leaving old conditions behind. I see harmony will prevail when you get to the other side. Yeah. So the woman in this, it could be a man or a woman, and there's a child here. They're recovering from problems. I'm seeing some of you are recovering from rehab. There's a lot of people coming out of rehab now that were either drug addicted or alcohol addicted or any kind of addiction. I see that you are recovering from that, and you're leaving that rehab place. And I see a lot of you coming out of jail. If you were in jail or prison, I see a lot of you coming out of that as well. This card actually represents also a higher state of consciousness, that you're going to be in a higher state of consciousness. You're taking a journey to get out of that mind frame that you are, where you're imprisoned and in stagnation, and you want to move out of that consciousness and into a new phase, way of thinking. Okay, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're moving, but it does necessarily mean that you're moving in your mind. You're moving away from the negative thinking, and you want to move into a positive way of thinking as far as your life is concerned, your job, your marriage, and your relationships. All right? So whatever it is that you're moving from, be careful, be aware of all your surroundings, take every necessary precaution, and move forward. Move forward. Always move forward. Never look back. Always move forward. All right, y'all. This is just a small glimpse for all air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for June 2020. I will be doing your monthlies as the time gets closer to June. But for now, this is just a glimpse. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.